More family fun and frolics tonight at 8 p.m. on The Benny Hill Show. But first, it's our friendly Thamesmen.
Oh dear, my neck went. I've found multiple necks. You know, when I was in COVID, I grew a goatee.
Oh yes, you did, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah,
Do you
you're
know
going to
what
grow it back
happened?
again?
I'll never do it again. Do you know why? Because when I
Why?
shaved it off at the end of COVID, I found all these chins. The shock was so great. I decided never to grow facial hair again.
I think that's why I've got it, is to hide those chins, actually.
Well, you get stuck in it. Now you can never unshave it because you just look like a walrus when it comes out.
Well, I'm thinking the secret plan is that, but when it looked like a walrus, thanks a lot. Oh, by the way, I'm George. I'm in Los Angeles, and I look like a walrus.
My name's Alex. I'm in Colorado, and I look like a walrus as well.
One day I'll shave it all off, and then I'll suddenly look 10 years younger.
Is that the plan?
That's the secret plan, yeah.
What are you going to do with the face?
Get a new one, I think, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
I might just go to Turkey, come back with a new hairline. And then, because I have been watching...
Is that where they have them in Turkey?
Yes. Apparently
really?
It's really cheap. And I've been watching these videos, and they have a luxury bus that picks you up as well. It looks really good. And you go off there, and it looks like a gnarly operation. Anyway, I might just go off to Turkey and get a new hairline, and then I might just go to LA for a couple of weeks and come back a little bit tighter.
So you're going to come back from Turkey, and you're going to have like this big black bushy moustache and black curly hair, and you're going to be eating kebabs the whole time.
I reckon.
That's a bit of a cultural stereotype right there. But anyway,
I reckon after I do all that, let's say I go and get a little bit tighter, a little bit, I might come back looking like a testicle in the wind.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Please describe. No. Do you let your testicles swing in the wind? Do you?
You can visualize it. A testicle in the wind.
That
sounds like Vangelis's third album. Testicle in the wind. Chariots of fire, testicle in the wind.
Let's not get back to the witch's tit again, shall we?
No, not all the wizard's cock. We've decided, ladies and gentlemen, if we were to have two pubs, he would own the witch's tits and I'd own the wizard's cock. And you could go on a pub crawl between us.
I think that's maybe a good retirement. You could have that next to the Royal Albert Hall when you were talking about on High Street Ken, couldn't you? And
when I went to see Reading football player, their pub is the Spread Eagle. That's what it's called. Nice. It's just like, and everyone would say, let's go to the Spread Eagle and go and get slammed. But I think I think the wizard's cock is a lot more refined as a pub's name.
Yeah, I think so. You could find that in Oxford High Street, wouldn't you? And it'd have, exactly.
So bishop's finger.
So what are we doing today? Tell me.
Billy Strings. Now, I was on a flight. I live in Colorado, ladies and gentlemen. I found out he has pretty much his own festival. I was speaking to an orthopedic surgeon, and he says he loves to go off to the Billy Strings Festival and take mushrooms with his mates.
Oh, really?
Yeah, absolutely. Then come back and do orthopedic surgery. And I thought, what a fucking fantastic idea.
I reckon the Billy Strings Festival, that'd be a good. Is it like a thing like Eric Clapton did his Crossroads, where it's just like lots of amazing guitarists? Is it that kind of thing?
I think it's a bit like the Black Angels doing their own.
Their psychedelic thing and stuff like that. Yeah.
But anyway, so I looked it up for us this year.
Okay.
And it's not on this year for some reason. It's cancelled this year, so it's basically So I don't think it's a kind of big for profit. But next time it's up, let's go and stand on a mountain and take shrooms to listen to Billy Strings. We're not condoning drugs, people.
No. I mean, apparently it's good for your mental welfare nowadays, so that's okay. We all need that.
Next time you see us walking around, mumbling about wizards'
witches' tits,
and we're in trash bags. There you go.
Nothing we haven't done before, then, really, is
absolutely.
it? Absolutely. So apparently this is a Ramblin Man, Allman Brothers tribute. Is that right?
Yeah, didn't the guy Dickie, didn't he pass away?
Dickie Betts, yeah. So yeah, and I think Chris gave us, was it you or Chris gave us these notes? I don't know. So it's a little mini note.
If it's misspelled and it's got no S's in,
I can see a couple of S's.
you best read them then.
But Billy Strings without S's is Billy Tring.
Billy Tings.
Billy Tings.
How many tings you got, Billy? Many tings.
Many Tings.
No, but you could have an Indian version of Billy, kind of, because they rip off the Gucci handbags and everything. You could have it. You could
Billy Ting.
Somewhere in India, you might have a Billy Ting festival. Oh God, he could play the sitar like no one else.
Oh, that would be amazing, wouldn't it?
I know, doing Billy Tings in India.
On a sitar.
Doing Billy Strings tunes.
I don't know. Well, all right. Anyway, but the notes, the notes are really quick. It just says, "Do you want to book Billy Strings? The final Billy Strings booking price is contingent on many variables, and the booking fee will be made shows based on a range derived from past experience. With what Billy will charge for rent. An example fee to book Billy Strings is a starting range of $500,000 to $749,000.
These are my notes, and I now know why. Because when I found out there was no festival on this year, I thought, I'm going to book the fucker.
Oh, right. Did you
and we will take the mushrooms, right? So that was a direct consequence of not seeing that he was playing this year. And I thought, how much is it to go and get Billy Tings?
And how did you find that out?
It's a rabbit hole that I must have gone down. It's just like, I'm going to surprise George, but then I got out priced out.
That would be a lovely present, So
I reckon Billy Tings is a lot cheaper.
Right, fly him in from India.
Exactly.
Him and his sitar.
Exactly. Here, go for a pack of chips and a pickled egg. And I'll tell you, he'll be very happy. Oh, I love pickled eggs.
Do you know that I miss a pickled egg?
Music.
Okay, well, let's get on with Billy Strings. Shall we? Ramblin Man, Allman Brothers. So, are you ready, sir?
I am. Count me in, big boy.
Okay, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, Rick Fairman's going to love this, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hey, Rick, how you doing?
How you doing, Rick? Rick is one of our subscribers who is on repeat
on Allman Brothers.
About Allman Brothers.
Make a living and doing the best I can. When it's time for leaving, I hope you'll understand that I was born a Ramblin Man. My father was a gambler down in Georgia. He wound up on the wrong end of a gun. Yeah, I was bound in the backseat of a Greyhound bus rolling down Highway 41. Lord, I was born a Ramblin' Man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. When it's time for leaving, I hope you'll understand that I was born a Ramblin' Man. Well, I'm on my way to New Orleans this morning. I'm leaving out of old St. Augustine. Well, they're always having a good time down on the bayou, Lord. Them Delta women think the world of me. Lord, I was born a Ramblin' Man, oh, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. When it's time for leaving,
Brilliant.
That's awesome.
That is absolutely fantastic. He also...
Stop it there. Yeah.
Did you hear that he dropped in a couple of other tracks in there? I think he dropped in Jessica as well.
And I thought it took me surprised the first time. I mean, it's acoustic guitar, and then he switched it into. Obviously, he's got pedals and things, and turned to an pure electric kind of pickup or whatever it may be. And I was like, is he playing that? It was like it was an interesting, and then they sort of blended between the acoustic and the electric kind of thing. He was sort of playing both at one point. I think it was him.
Yes, it wasn't. No, it was 100% him. But also, I mean, you also realise what a great song it is.
Yeah, it is. It's an absolute classic, isn't it?
You listen to and also the lyrics when he was saying, I was on the wrong end of a gun and I was born in, and I mean, it's got the classics in there and the syncopation of doing the best you can and all that. It was just fantastic band. Really just a kind of a version you never knew you wanted or needed until you heard it.
Yeah, no, and I every time you see Billy Strings, it's just like he is so good. He's the full package, isn't he? No wonder he's $250,000 to book to come to your house. It's pretty astounding.
Do you remember his auntie left her, or who left her on from his family notes?
Aunt or somebody left us a message one day.
I think we just go via her. Now we've got the details and just
rates.
Get Billy in or Billy Tings. It's going to be Billy Tings or Billy Strings. You know what I mean? We'd rather have.
Remember that first video we saw where he was that viral one where he was in the basement just at some mate's house playing on the sofa kind of thing,
Yeah. But then when I looked back and then I read the notes, they were all tripping their heads off on mushrooms.
Oh, really? Were they?
Yeah. And then could you watch the guy in the back just standing like that?
Oh, it makes sense then.
With a reefer in his hand that's not lit. Yeah. And they left the party to get down to basement because they were tripping hard and wanted some quiet. And then he just does that track, dust in the bag.
That would blow your mind, really, at that point.
It was already gone.
Yeah.
Looking at the mate. Oh, Billy, if you're watching this, we can't offer you much. But we could offer a good buffet and some pickled eggs, maybe.
Yeah. Pickled eggs, a pint of beer or two, it'd be good.
At the witch's tits or the wizard's cock. And,
it could be our opening party when we open our pubs, couldn't it?
Absolutely. That would be fantastic. Oh,
yeah.
English pubs up in the mountains of Colorado.
Oh, I could do that. I could do that. Yeah.
The altitude ploughamans.
You could have a hot fire going, and a pate and toast again. Or wouldn't that be the
Billy Strings in the corner?
Billy Strings in the corner. It'd be a bit like the old Crooked Billet when we used to have music nights down there, wasn't it?
Billy, if you're watching this, or Billy's aunt, get in touch, DM us. We can't afford much, but you're on.
Yeah, you got top billing, maybe,
It's a puppet show, then Billy Strings. I told you once, I told you 1,000 times.
You see, got a string theme going on there, haven't you?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. That was absolutely superb, and I'll see you, George, on the flip side.
See you on the flip side.
Bye.